Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your man, your name, and listen, I know you're probably sitting at home right now, or at work, or wherever you are, and you're thinking about the same thing I'm thinking about. Portugal, right? I mean, who isn't these days? People are selling their possessions, packing a single backpack, and buying one-way tickets, and you know what? More power to them, because Portugal is where it's at. If you're looking to retire, be an expat, or just live that sweet, sweet digital nomad life, Portugal is calling your name. From the beaches to the cities to the food and the people, Portugal has something for everybody. So in this video, we're gonna break down the absolute best cities in Portugal. Stick around, this is gonna be good. First up, we're heading straight to the beating heart of Portugal, Lisbon. This city is absolutely bursting with life-bright yellow trams, climbing steep hills, these narrow cobblestone streets that look like they haven't changed in centuries. And then, bam! Right next to some ancient cathedral, there's a rooftop bar with infinity pools overlooking the entire city. Lisbon is a city that knows how to party, but it also knows how to relax. You can spend the morning getting lost in the Alfama district, just wandering around these super narrow streets, soaking up the history, and then in the afternoon you're sipping espresso in some trendy cafe, working on your laptop, surrounded by other digital nomads. And the food? Don't even get me started on the food. We're talking fresh seafood, these little custard tarts called pastel de nata that will rock your world, and some of the best coffee on the planet. Seriously, the coffee in Lisbon is next level. Lisbon is one of those cities that has this energy, you know? It's impossible to be bored here. You can feel the history all around you, but it also feels young and exciting at the same time. It's a city that's constantly evolving, constantly moving, but it never loses sight of its roots. And that's what I love about it. Whether you're here for a weekend, a month, or you decide to pack it all up and move here for good, Lisbon will get under your skin. It's a city that stays with you long after you've left. Alright, from Lisbon, we're heading north to the city that gave the entire country of Portugal its name, Porto. Now, if Lisbon is the life of the party, Porto is that friend who shows up a little later wearing a vintage leather jacket looking effortlessly cool. It's a city that's all about savoring the good life, taking things slow, and enjoying every sip of their world-famous port wine. Porto is a city that's best explored on foot. You're gonna want to get lost in the Ribeira district, with its colorful buildings stacked on top of each other, overlooking the Douro River. Make sure you take a walk across the Dom Luís I bridge, that iconic metal arch bridge. The views from there are insane. And speaking of views, you can't leave Porto without taking a river cruise down the Douro Valley. You'll see these terraced vineyards carved right into the hillsides. It's like something out of a movie. Porto is smaller than Lisbon, definitely more laid back, but it's got this charm that's impossible to resist. Plus, it's super affordable, which is a huge draw for expats and digital nomads. You can find a really cool apartment in a great location for a fraction of what you'd pay in other European cities. And the food scene here is off the hook too. Think fresh seafood, hearty stews, and those little fried dough balls called bolinhos de bacalhau. Trust me, you'll get addicted. Chapter 3. Now, for those of you who are all about that beach life, sunshine, and those good vibes, let's head south to the Algarve region, where Faro is waiting for you. Faro is like stepping into a postcard. We're talking white sand beaches that stretch for miles, these dramatic cliffs plunging into turquoise water, and these charming little towns with whitewashed houses and cobblestone streets. Faro is the capital of the Algarve, and it's the perfect home base for exploring everything this region has to offer. You can spend your days swimming in hidden coves, surfing some of the best waves in Europe, or just working on your tan while sipping cocktails on the beach. And if you're a golfer, get ready to tee off in paradise. The Algarve is a golfer's dream, with some of the most stunning courses in the world. But Faro isn't just about beaches and golf. The city itself has a really cool, laid-back vibe. You can wander through the historic old town, check out the Bone Chapel. It's exactly what it sounds like, and it's kind of creepy but cool. Or just relax in one of the many outdoor cafes and soak up the sunshine. And the seafood here is next level. We're talking grilled sardines, fresh oysters, and this seafood rice dish called arroz de marisco that will blow your mind. Chapter 4. Alright, let's switch gears for a second and jump over to Madeira, this little slice of paradise off the coast of Portugal. Madeira is known as the island of eternal spring because the weather here is absolutely perfect year-round. We're talking warm, sunny days, cool nights, and lush green landscapes everywhere you look. It's like something out of a dream. Now, Madeira is definitely more of a nature lover's paradise. If you're into hiking, you've come to the right place. There are these ancient lavada walks, which are these irrigation channels that crisscross the island, and they take you through some of the most incredible scenery you've ever seen. You can also go canyoning, mountain biking, or even swimming with dolphins. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can try surfing at one of the big wave spots on the North Shore. But even if you're not a huge adrenaline junkie, Madeira has something for you. You can relax on one of the many beaches, explore the charming towns and villages, or just spend your days indulging in the local cuisine. Make sure you try the espatada, which is this skewered beef cooked over an open fire before heading next. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon for future updates, and check the whole playlist on different topics on different countries. Chapter 5. And last but not least, we're heading back to mainland Portugal to visit Coimbra, the country's historic university town. Coimbra is like stepping back in time. This city is over 2,000 years old, and it's home to one of the oldest universities in the world, the University of Coimbra, which was founded in 1290. So yeah, we're talking serious history here. Coimbra is a city best explored on foot. You can wander through the narrow, winding streets of the old town, admire the medieval architecture, and soak up the unique atmosphere. Make sure you visit the university, of course, and check out the Joanina Library, which is this absolutely stunning library with ornate decorations and over 300,000 books. It's like something out of a Harry Potter movie. Coimbra is a lot quieter than Lisbon or Porto, but it has this really cool, youthful energy thanks to the university. There are students everywhere, which gives the city a really vibrant feel. Plus, Coimbra is super affordable, especially compared to other European cities. You can find a great apartment for a fraction of what you'd pay in Lisbon or Porto, and the food is really good and really cheap too. So there you have it, 5 incredible cities in Portugal, each with its own unique personality and charm. Whether you're dreaming of sunny beaches, buzzing city life, or a peaceful retreat, Portugal has something for everyone. Now I know what you're thinking. HR, this is all great, but how do I choose just one? And honestly, I don't have an easy answer for you. The best way to find your perfect Portuguese city is to just get out there and experience it for yourself. Book a flight, pack your bags, and get ready for an adventure. Trust me, you won't regret it. Until next time, peace out.